How's it? Today is Monday, August 15th. I am snatching today, but a little bit about today. Um, Today's interesting. I got locked into my apartment for a bit. I was panicking a lot. This was after I trained, so it wasn't didn't really impact the way I lifted, but that happened, and I was a little bit freaked out. I called 911. They were super not helpful, and yeah, here we are. I took back up to the airport, so I'm gonna miss her for a while. But yeah, today's session of lifting was not very good. All around, it was pretty terrible. I was supposed to power snatch 85 and then hang power snatch triple 85. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Complex of power snatch plus 3 hang power snatches at 85. I don't know what's going on. I feel like my hips were a little bit tighter than they normally are, and my lower back was also a little bit more sore than it normally is. Like I didn't even lift on Saturday. Saturday was actually Becca's meet, and I didn't lift at all on Saturday. I lifted Friday. Saturday was off. Sunday was off, of course, and then here we are today. I I honestly cannot tell you why my lower back is hurting. It's not hurting. It's a little more like muscle sore than it usually is, I guess. So overall, these power snatches were just a struggle. I wasn't able to hit a single set of true power snatches, like 4, from the positions I needed to hit. I think the closest one I got was the last set where I did like 1 plus 1 plus like a power full plus a hang full. Like, it with each single rep, it just got lower and lower and lower and lower. And so it I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do what the original programming is supposed to be. So as far as like everything goes for my um, current program, this week is the heaviest week that I'm supposed to be doing. So 85, and then I will drop 10 kilos next week, assuming I don't change. Drop 10 kilos next week for a deload, and then go up 5 kilos each week again for another 4 weeks. Um, and that would put me at 90, which is insane to think about that I'll be doing 90 for multiple reps. This is 80, so this is 80 was the weight that I did last week. Well, I did better last week than I did this week. Surprising to say, right? All of these say fail. There's a bunch of them that I actually did miss as far as snatches go. I think a good sign that I'm getting stronger, even though it doesn't feel like I am. Look at that. Look at that shit. That was so difficult. Um, is that I'm able to get the power snatch at 85 every single time. So the one from the ground, the first rep. Pretty good here. And then I actually missed this last rep. So that would have been a full had I made it anyway. So it wasn't the most demoralizing. But this one here, look at that power snatch. That power snatch is solid. I am not super strong anywhere else. I guess that first one is okay. But you see that there. That's definitely like one of those like power fulls. And then this is going to be a full snatch all the way down. Steve was saying that, I talked to him actually before I lifted today. He was saying that as long as I am able to get, um, like, as long as I'm able to not drop all the way down to receive the bar at the absolute bottom where like I would receive my normal snatches, then that in itself is functionally what we're going for. So that right there, that fail, that would have been all the way down at the bottom had I made that. I didn't make it, of course, because I'm a piece of shit. But that would have been a full snatch. That was a long pull and a very slow turnover on that power snatch, but still pretty solid overall. So what I'm doing on these reps here towards the later portion of the lifts, yeah, this is all the way down. So I knew that I would be giving up there. So I didn't even try for that fourth rep. But what I'm doing here is I'm trying my best to, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying my best to keep my chest on top of the bar as much as I can. This is my last set here. This is the one that I would say is the closest, but it's definitely still not close. You see, like if I'm able to keep my chest on top of the bar, positionally, I am better everywhere else in the lift as well. That one too. That one is one of those that it's like not all at the absolute bottom for the catch, and I write it down. Power full, you know, power dash full. And then that one is, of course, all the way down. There's Keith over there. He's saying that like, that was pretty good, but I was like, yeah, that's not that's not at all what I'm supposed to be doing. After that, I moved into my snatch pulls. At this point, I'm absolutely gassed. So I'm just trying my best to get through the workout. Not really focusing too much on my positions and whatnot, but it is what it is. I mean, realistically, if I am looking to be a better lifter, I should be focusing a lot more on my accessories, because in my opinion, the difference maker is the strength work. Because I think my technique, I know what my technique lacks. I mean, generally speaking, I mean, there's no way I would ever know like exactly what would happen at every single heavy rep, but I know my tendencies where I tend to miss and make some positional mistakes and whatnot. But the strength is where I lack the most. So if I'm trying to be better, I need to hold myself more accountable for my strength work, and that's just not something that I really put a lot of time or thought into, unfortunately. Here's my last set for my snatch pulls. I think if I tried, I do think I could power snatch 95. Despite how bad today went and how bad I feel on a regular basis, I do think I can snatch 95, power snatch 95, which is kind of crazy to think, because that's so close to my best snatch, which either says I'm getting a lot better at power snatch or my full snatch is just complete ass, which, if you ask me, both of those are true. So that lends itself to being so close for both of them, which is not great. I also don't have a lot of opportunities to push my full snatch. I have the Fridays, but I'm not trying to max out on those Fridays, so. Snatch push press with overhead squat here for 3+1s. Super easy at 95. I think my best for this one is like 110 or something. 115, maybe 120. I don't remember. That was a bad catch. And then after this, I did all of my pull-ups and my sit-ups because Becca was telling me I need to do all of my my accessory work, which is true. I've been complaining about it in videos. That's like I've been lazy towards the end of the workouts and I just don't end up doing them all. But today I did do them all. I promise. Yeah, not too much else to say about today's workout. It was just really difficult. I do think we're gonna have to change it up for next week. Maybe, I guess not next week, but just moving forward, because next week would be the week that is easy. Next week would be a deload, essentially. So we'll have to see how that may turn out. But otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.